Today we are going to be talking about Emmett Till's tragic death and how it greatly impacts the history of free speech. Emmett Till was born on July 25, 1941. He was born into a working-class family on the south side of Chicago and had a normal childhood until the abduction, which we will further get into.
Till took a trip to rural Mississippi to spend the summer with relatives. His mother knew that Emmett had a very joking personality and that he was used to always being the center of attention. So she warned him about the whites in the South could react violently to behavior that was tolerated in the North.
On August 21st, 1955, Till stayed with his great-uncle Moses Wright in Money, Mississippi. 3 days later, Till and his group of friends went to a local grocery store after a day of working in the fields. Witnesses stated that one of the boys dared Till to talk to the store's cashier, Carolyn Bryant, a white woman. Then it was reported that Till whistled at the woman before leaving the store.
Whatever the truth, Till did not mention the incident to his great-uncle. In the early morning hours of August 28th, Roy Bryant, the cashier's husband, and J.W. Milam, Bryant's half-brother, forced their way into Wright's home and abducted Till at gunpoint.
Bryant and Milam severely beat the boy, jerking out one of his eyes. They later took him to the banks of the Tahalchi River, where they killed him with a single gunshot to the head. The two men tied the teen's bodies to a large metal fan with a length of barbed wire before dumping Emmett's corpse into the river.
Wright reported the kidnapping to the police, and both twisted murderers, Bryant and Milam, were on trial on that following day. On August 31st, 1955, Till's corpse was found in the river. His face was brutally mutilated to the point it was unrecognizable. The only thing he had on that identified him was a monogrammed ring his father gifted him.
On September 6, 1955, the community's silence and denial of Emmett Till's murder sparked Mamie Till to have an open casket funeral to show how brutal this murder was. The result of her actions challenged the racial norms, showing how free speech can make a change in society.
The trial of Till's killer began on September 19, 1955. And from the witness stands, Wright identified the men who had kidnapped Till. After 4 days of testimony and a little more than an hour of deliberation, an all-white, all-male jury acquitted Bryant and Milam of all charges.
In 2004, the Federal Bureau of Investigation reopened the case. Although Bryant and Milam were long dead, agents sought to obtain a conclusive account of Till's final hours. The 3-year investigation, during which Till's body was exhumated for a complete autopsy, did not lead to the filing of criminal charges. But it did uncover a deathbed confession by Milam's brother, Leslie, who admitted his own involvement in the kidnapping and murder.
Justice has not been served in this tragic case, and if it wasn't for Emmett Till's mother's decision to have an open casket funeral, this story wouldn't have inspired millions to start activism and civil rights movements in the name of Emmett Till.